What excites us is just a guy who understands the game, a guy, off the field who, is a football junkie and lives football, whether that be training or studying pretty much all the time, and understands the game very well. I know Paul was very pleased with, the meetings he had with him in terms of, the X's and O's of everything. And at the same time, when you watch the film, you see a guy who, the moment isn't too big for him. He can make plays. He keeps his team on the field, meaning he's not going to make major mistakes, and he has a true sense as to what this league's all about. And even though the sample size is small, we certainly feel that there's a lot of room for growth there relative to, just being even more in tune with Paul and the offense, and again the players that'll be around him, and just continuing to I guess add layers to what he's shown already. Well, yeah, he was in town towards the end of January, he and his wife, and we allowed them to have a little bit of time to visit the city and get a sense as to where good areas to live would be, and then we obviously met up with him and his wife for dinner, and then also had him in the offices here, had both of them actually in the facility to show them around, but had Nick in the facility the next day for him to have a better appreciation for what Coach LaPolice wants to do offensively and how he fits into that equation. So that was that part of it. And then the negotiation was basically something, again, that didn't really start till after he left here. They didn't want to start the process until then, which is fair. And it was just a function of trying to get to the right number, but doing it in a way where we weren't rushing into anything because we had ample time. For now, what we can only do is allow him to get his personal situation squared away, meaning relocating here to Ottawa, and then I'm sure Paul and him and our coaches will be communicating with him, and then once he's in town, if he wants to come by and visit, then that's certainly his prerogative, and he'll be able to get a head start on the playbook and whatnot. Well, the biggest piece was obviously our head coach and our offensive coordinator, so that piece is already there. We feel good about our offensive line. We have some pieces elsewhere on offense, and we just need to potentially secure one or two more, and then take care of what's on the other side of the ball as well, and then we'll have a very balanced team and what we feel is a very good team.